Now, a quick introduction to the movie Something the Lord Made. This is one of my favorite movies that ties into anatomy content, and I hope you love it as much as I do. But let me share a little bit about the movie. Now, the main characters in this movie are Alfred Blalock, a cardiologist, and Vivien Thomas, his lab assistant. And I like to show this movie in February or close to it because of its direct tie to Black History Month and recognizing those people who have unfortunately been forgotten by history all too often. All right, so where does this story take place? In a series of locations. So beginning in Nashville, Tennessee, and specifically at Vanderbilt University, and then later at Johns Hopkins Medical School, which is located in Baltimore, Maryland. Now, when does this story take place? Well, this movie really highlights the life and accomplishments of Vivien Thomas. So he was born in 1910 and died in 1985. So the story has to take place in that time frame. Now, a lot happened historically, and there are a lot of historical references in the movie to things like the Great Depression and the stock market crashing. And there are a lot of indications of racism. There's the Civil Rights Movement. There's World War II. Okay, there's a lot of things where you'll see references in the movie, and if you have that historical context, it'll help you make sense of it. Now, what is Tetralogy of Fallot? Well, that is one of the things that Dr. Blalock is trying to help with. It is a birth defect, and we had talked about that previously. It is 4 specific heart defects. Okay, and it's important to know that because this is not a simple fix. This is something that requires surgery, and children who do not have this fixed do not have a long life expectation. Those 4 defects really affect how well the blood is oxygenated. So the amount of blood getting to the lungs to get oxygen. And it's not just one problem, it's 4 separate problems. So it is a big fix. Now, children who have Tetralogy of Fallot are often called blue babies. And you can see indication of the blue tone around the mouth and eyes and lips. It is often harder to see in children with darker skin, with more melanin, but that does not make it any less impactful. Doctors just have to be better about recognizing it. Okay, now why the blue around the lips, and why do the babies have blue at all? Well, first, they're not getting enough oxygen, okay? And this often shows up for the first time during episodes where the child is feeding or crying, when oxygen demands are greater and they're just simply not getting enough oxygen to meet those needs. So this requires surgery, and so you can see from this scar, that's from having the sternum sliced and using a retractor or rib spreader to open it up and have the heart surgery. It requires open heart surgery. Okay, now some children have the Tetralogy of Fallot more serious, and the surgery has to happen sooner. Okay, either way, this is the fix for Tetralogy of Fallot. In the movie, Dr. Blalock, with the help of Vivien Thomas, will try to solve the blue baby problem. Okay, that's just a little taste of what's going to happen in the movie, and I truly hope you love it as much as I do.